Hi Louise! I told you I would provide you with a custom video about your business and how you can increase your online presence. So I have a few tips for you I'd just like to share. So up on the screen is your Facebook page, Georgia Flooring Solutions, LLC. And today I'm just going to show you a couple of tips and tricks. So I have your Facebook page here, and the first thing I notice is that the top does not specify which niche you are in, which is usually displayed next to the number of followers you have here. You'll want to definitely go in here and update that. I also noticed that you're not pretty active on here. The last post on your page is from a year ago, and there's a potential customer comment and notice that's displayed on this post from over a year ago. Asking if you guys are still open. Your page looks dead. So with that being said, you definitely want to keep an active online presence, or people are more likely to turn away, as being active strengthens your integrity and trust as a business. But your previous posts of your jobs and the work that you have completed is really amazing, and it's obvious that you have a unique talent in the industry and you're extremely skilled. So your business deserves that attention. But going back up here, you also have listed some of your services. In this intro section here, you also have your phone number and your email address. And even though it's hard to put hours since you're a service-based business and not a shop, I would still put the hours on here and fill out everything as much as possible, as these things are really helpful for customers and will put you higher in the search results. Another thing you can do is fill out every section on your page as much as you can. Additionally, I noticed you have some 5-star reviews, which is super awesome. So what that tells me is that you really care about your craft and that you perform great quality work. So that's great. Congratulations. However, at the top of your page, you don't seem to have as many followers as you could have, and your quality of work is not getting noticed as much as it deserves to be. So when I clicked on your website, www.georgiaflooringsolutions.com, it came up with this page, this error. This error simply indicates that the server sees your domain as non-existent. So when customers click on your web page, they're not seeing anything. They're seeing this right here. So I don't want to get too technical, but so you're probably thinking at this point, well, how can I put my name out there and get more customers? Well, looking for you, I have the answer. So I noticed your location is in Lilburn, Georgia, in Gwinnett County, and you're probably serve more than just Lilburn. But just for this purpose, I went ahead and Googled right here, flooring contractor in Gwinnett County, Georgia. The first thing that shows up on this Google search result are some Google ads, and these ads are really easy to start. With these, they have about a 5 to 10% conversion rate. Customers will choose these about that percentage. And then down here below the ads, we have something called a Google Map Pack. The top 3 ones listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find. And they're also listed right away. So consumers generally opt for a local business in the Map Pack about 30% of the time. The way to get yourself positioned in the top 3 here is with 3 steps. So 1, create a Google business profile. Number 2, fill that out as much as possible with your name of your company, description of your services, your hours, your website. You also want to fill out everything there as much as you can. In step 3, you want to put your name, address, and phone number of your business into as many directories as possible. Directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to list a few. So if you follow these 3 steps, it really help you to get yourself in this top 3 of the Google Map Pack, and people will be able to find you. So looking down further, these websites here below are called the organic search results. So the same thing applies. You want to be on the first page of Google, and ideally within these top 3 positions here. And consumers will generally search for a business within this organic search result 60% of the time. So this is definitely the best way to get the most volume of customers. So I was looking for a local company, and there are quite a few directories here, which is completely normal, like Yelp, and we have a buyer's report and Angie's List. But the first company that pops up in the top spot of the organic search is GM Floors on spot 5. So real quick, I would like to show you what your competition GM Floors is doing and how you can beat them. So first I want to talk about their website, which is right here. And they have some content on their website. I'm going to talk about that first, their content. So they have a couple of keywords that I noticed first right off the bat. They have keyword flooring installation services, and flooring contractor, and they also have Lawrenceville-based flooring company or Lawrenceville Flooring Company. So these are some of the words that someone might Google that needs those services, and it's really important that keywords contain the areas that you serve, since that is what they're trying to show up for. Now I noticed that there are not really a whole lot of keywords on their homepage, which does help pages rank. And I'll cover more of that in just a bit, but I wanted to give you a couple of pointers and things that you can do yourself today to beat them. So the first thing I want to do is build a website to have about 1,500 words on the home page with location and specific keywords, like the ones I mentioned before. Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words. Google has these spider crawlers that are reading through this content, and they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So the more content you have, the more of an expert you're going to look like. So it looks like here altogether your competition only has about 200 words of content, so that would be super easy to beat. So next, I also wanted to show you what they're doing to get their website ranking. Going to this tab. This is the page program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them in here so we can evaluate how they are doing. And so I wanted to first go over here this DR rating. This rating is really important for you fall within the Google search result. The DR rating is essentially a power rating, and not shown here is the UR rating, which is essentially a Google Trust rating. And these ratings are generally raised by a thing called a backlink, which is essentially anywhere you find one website linking to another. So think of it like a popularity contest there. But your competition only has 14 backlinks, and they're currently showing that they have no power in Google right now, just because their backlinks that are pointing to their website are so low, since they only have 14. But to get you to beat them, you'll not only need to match their same number of backlinks, but I would also suggest a few hundred more, probably around 300 or so. Lastly, most importantly, I wanted to show you the organic keywords, and these are the keywords within the content we were talking about before, and these are keywords that consumers will use to find the services that they need. So upon inspection, I noticed that their homepage wasn't really ranking for much of any keywords. And here we have keyword flooring Lawrenceville, Georgia, here at near the top. And this keyword has been researched or looked for 60 times within the past month, and it's ranking at number 10 for that on their web page. We also have hardwood floors, Lawrenceville, Georgia, as well as hardwood flooring, Lawrenceville, Georgia, all together with the 30 searches a month volume, with the first one in 10th position on their website and second one in position 13 on their website. So going further, we also have a couple more. I've noticed we have polished Lawrenceville, Georgia at 40 searches per month. Flooring contractors, Atlanta, down here. Atlanta, flooring, Roswell. And the next page we have a couple more. Atlanta flooring contractor and flooring Atlanta, Roswell. So all of these keywords Google sees as separate, and not all keywords are created equal. I'm going to go back for just a second. So adding up the search volume, there's approximately at least 420 people who Google just these terms alone relevant to you per month, which is a lot of people. So you can see why it would be really important to rank for these keywords. So if you're ranking in the top 3 of organic search, there's approximately that amount of people, 420 people, who could find your website. So the more people who find your website, the more people that are going to click and call, and the more people you're going to land. So you can see why you'd want to rank for these keywords. So that is all. I just wanted to show this to you to provide some valuable educational content and how you can strengthen your online presence. I hope this was helpful to you. Whether or not you liked it, I'd really appreciate some feedback. If you could just reply to my email and just leave me a line, I'd really appreciate that. My contact information is in my email signature, and here's my website if you would like to look me up. So I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope you have a great day, Luis, and thank you so much for allowing me to help you today.